Hi and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to do something that I haven't done before because I was just playing The Sims, didn't plan to make a video, and I made these two best friends that would go to university together, and for the first time I made them in Create a Sim with AlphaCC. And I created this sim called Natasha Kensington and used a lot of AlphaCC on her, and I just love the way her skin looks, her freckles look, the lips. I just love her, and I have barely ever felt so connected to a sim before. She is just my new favorite sim, and I really wanted to introduce her to you. And also I really wanted to paint her because I love painting portraits. It's one of my biggest hobbies since I was little. And yeah, I just thought she was so pretty and I really wanted to draw her. And so I did. As you can see, the speed painting already started and it's all going very fast because it was 8 hours of painting and is now compressed into 8 minutes. So it's all going very fast, but as you might have seen, I started with a blue sketch in the beginning, and that is just roughly her proportions, and I also marked in blue where the shadows would be, so that now when I lay down the first layer of color without any details and stuff, I can already put down the shading where it's supposed to go. And right now, before I work on all the details, it's looking very bad, but trust me, it's a process and it's getting better in the end. The reference picture that I'm working with looks a little bit different than she looks in the game because I took a screenshot of her and then I put it into FaceApp, and now I'm basically painting the picture that FaceApp gave me after I did a little bit of fiddling around with her face, and that's why she looks a little bit different. And I think now is maybe a good opportunity to tell you a little bit about her backstory. She and her best friend Katharina have been accepted to Bridechester University, and they bought a very rundown little shack together where they live in now with very little funds. And Katharina is studying literature and wants to become a writer. She is pretty shy, but Natasha is the exact opposite. She is very social, very outgoing. She can make friends very easily, and she's also a very nice person. And she is taking some theater classes because it's her big dream to become a famous actress. So you could say that these two best friends are very different from each other, but they are inseparable because they helped each other through very difficult times. Katharina helped Natasha when she was heartbroken because of some boys, and Natasha helped Katharina when she came out to her parents as lesbian. So these two have been through a lot, and they are best friends who are now living together and just want to have an awesome time during university. And I hope now that you know her a little bit better, the speed painting of Natasha is a little bit more interesting to you, and in general I hope that you like how it looks in the end and that the whole process of watching me painting her is entertaining and satisfying to watch. But I maybe should explain that I am a completely self-taught artist. I haven't studied arts or design. I just have always painted in my free time and I really love it. And because of that, of course, I got a little bit better, but it could be that I do some things wrong. And if there are some people out there who watch this who have studied art, maybe you could give me some advice how I could improve on some things. And at this point in the speed painting, I was doing the hair, and I was so happy because I found that brush that is meant to be used for fur, for animals, but it worked so well as a brush for hair as well. and it helped me so much to create that realistic texture and also make these highlights where the light hits these beautiful waves that she has in her hair. And in general, I was just very happy with how the hair came together. With the face, I was not sure at this point because it looked very different because her gorgeous freckles were missing. I put those in at the end because it was just easier to do, but the freckles kind of changed the way she looks, and because of that I was not sure if she resembled her enough at this point in her face. But when I was done with the freckles in the end, I think I did a kind of good job with the face, even though I know that there are some things that I could and should improve on. And if you watch this and you maybe also do Sims videos on YouTube, or you just play The Sims and you have a favorite Sim that you really love, I would be also interested in drawing portraits of other people's Sims. So I will put my email address into the description, and then you could just maybe send me a screenshot of your Sim with a little bit of a description of the backstory, and if that inspires me, maybe I'll draw it. Of course, I can't promise anything because drawing a portrait like this takes a lot of time, and I can't always put this much time into a video or just take this much time to draw or to play or to make a video. But if I have the time and I really like your Sim, I would love to be able to draw it. It would be a cool opportunity for some kind of collaboration. And if you also have a Sims channel, maybe we could shout each other out or something and just have fun with playing The Sims and drawing. I would love to combine these two for me. And if I would turn it into a video series, I would maybe call it I Draw Your Sims or something. That would be awesome, but I don't want to get too excited right now because maybe no one is interested and no emails are coming. So yeah, I'll just wait and see, but I think that would be a pretty cool idea. But back to this drawing, I was very happy with how the metallic shine of her jewelry came out, and at this point I was working on her brown jacket, which is pretty gorgeous CC by the way, and I think the left side of her jacket turned out very well. I love the details. On the right side I think it turned out kind of flat, but it was still okay, I think. And as I think most artists are, I am always very insecure about my art because I always see all the imperfections, all the things that don't look right or don't look like they did in the reference picture that I had. But in general, I was kind of happy with this one, and so I decided to share it. And because of that, I would be very thankful if you could comment and leave a little bit of feedback. And now that this drawing is almost done, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and liked this video and seeing my drawing process. If you would consider subscribing, you would make me super duper happy, and I hope we'll see each other again.